morning to you laddies. My name is Connor Joe, and welcome back to another vlog type video, I suppose. I might make this a very later video, a later one in the day, I don't know, schedule it, all that fun stuff So you got the Chicago Bulls hat going, still wearing this same shirt, and well, I'm back to day 2 of freaking remote learning again, so that's just fucking fun as it can never be. I'm actually going to be going into town today for that. I'm going into the grandparents for the day to do that, because like out here in the middle of freaking nowhere is just like there's nothing to do other than the schoolwork, which hopefully is going to be changing very soon, because I've actually just checked a postage delivery, what do you call it, tracking thing, and a couple of days ago, so I believe it was, it was last Monday, I actually ordered myself, or bought myself a replacement trampoline mat for my trampoline frame, which is actually out the back, outside, because why would you have it inside unless it's an indoor tramp? And I don't have a room that's big enough for that, because I'd kind of hit the roof. So yeah, so I actually just checked it, and it arrived in Traralgon. I'm not in Traralgon, I'm in Glenmaggie, but it arrived into Traralgon at like 6:38 this morning, and it is to be here sometime between today and Wednesday. So when that gets here, I'm actually gonna be so freaking happy. I'm just gonna fucking start doing flip videos and shit. That's all I'm gonna do for a couple of weeks, because I missed doing my trampolining stuff. And yeah, I'll attempt to film an unboxing and putting the mat on and all that stuff. I just need to find something to sit in camera on, and because my tripod's fucking broken. And yeah, so actually, stuff it. I'm going to take you out and show you the trampoline frame. So your light's going to change a little bit because it's going to get quite dark. So I don't think you've actually seen outside in the backyard. Oh, actually, anyway. So this is yeah. So you can see I'm actually outside now. This is somewhat what I've got to deal with. So yeah, that's the house. That's the shed, carport, a couple of other sheds up there behind me. But the main part of this that I want to show you is actually the trampoline frame. That's our leftover pile from the fire last night. Anyway, we got plenty of firewood, just don't come and steal it. But anyway, if I just do some hurdly shit over this, I'm actually standing inside where the frame should be. So it's a 14-foot tramp. The stump here I am standing on. Yeah, I'm wearing Ugg boots because I was inside 2 seconds ago. I'm going to be cutting these little bits off, right? And that's going to be sitting under there, or a bit further out, and that's going to be my step to get on. Unless I just decide to dive roll onto it and be like all parkoury and fucking shit like that. But I'm hoping if I get a couple of friends over, say this little clearing over here, and I'll just like quickly parkour shit. No, but this little clearing here, right? So you got, see the stump, you got the frame, one of the mats in that. I'm hoping if I get a couple of friends over here, eventually, if that ever happens, we do freaking a game of flip, but you must flip off and onto the ground. And yeah, but I'm gonna have to get some practice in before I do that, so I'll just stick to it on the tramp for the first couple of games of flip. But yeah, and whilst I'm out here, I actually might as well I'll show you the music studio, which I think I've actually talked about on the channel. Fuck, I'm tired. So Well, just turn the light on. This studio, as you can see, it's like pretty big. I got the drum kit, and well, sort of probably too early. It's a bit too early to freaking start playing. But this studio, right? So each of these walls are put in. This is before my mum left. I walked out, I suppose. So we had that. Myself, mum, and dad put all that up. And then a couple of weeks ago, we decided to finally fucking finish this wall because this was like had no plaster on it for fucking 3-4 years. So we had the window and the door in, but we didn't have the plaster over it. So we've got the plaster over it now, and it's all wired in. And yeah, so I'm basically just got to clear out some shit, sand it, stop it, sand it, paint it, and then I can start recording music in here once I get all my other camera gear and whatnot. So that drum kit's a 14-piece drum kit. So you got the snare, a rototom, a hi-hat, a crash cymbal, a ride cymbal, splash cymbal, floor tom, and 2 freestanding toms. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know I should start doing videos outside more often, shouldn't I, boys? But yeah, I'm gonna have to get something to stand my camera on for when I'm doing flip and shit. It's gonna go darkish again, but yeah. So my trampoline match, if it's not here by tomorrow or today, it'll either be here tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm just walking in again. There's that many doors into this house. It's unreal. And now we're heading into the familiar part of the house. So you don't worry about the clothes up on the fucking the curtain rails and anything. That's just our way of drying clothes up really quickly. But yeah, so that's sort of what I'm hoping is going to be happening. So it should be turning up sometime today, hopefully, if it's in Traralgon. If not, it'll be here by Wednesday at the latest, I'm thinking. But yeah, but anyway, if you're stuck in remote learning, the best thing to do is when you have a watch of my videos, subscribe. So basically hit that red button that says subscribe, right? And there's a little bell next to it, and you press that, and you go and select all bell notifications. So that'll tell you every time a video is coming out. And don't worry about that thing behind me, that massive flute. It's just for the file. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. This has been a great video for me to film. I've so much showed you around. I'll do a bit more in-depth version of it sometime, probably tomorrow morning, before I go remote learning again. But with all these lockdowns, it's the best thing to do is just make content, because like you've actually got time, you've got nothing to do, so you make something to do by making content. And being at actual on-site learning, you can't really do that. Like as a normal school week or school day, you can't really do that unless you're just fucking mad and you make two in the morning, you post one in the morning, you post one in the afternoon. But for that, you have to be up at like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning to make a decent video. And I'm already up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I do workouts and shit, and I can't be bothered, so I go back to sleep at like 5:30, then I'm back up at 6, and I do my morning routine. I go, well, actually, no. Yeah, that is basically how it goes. My morning routine, I'm up at 4-ish, and I can do a workout, and yeah, go back to sleep for half an hour. And then I'm up at 6 because Dad's up, and I can't be fucking going to sleep for any longer, and yeah. But anyway, I shall see all you dudes in the next video, so make sure you like, subscribe, share, and stay awesome.